Okay, there we go. Welcome, welcome, you guys. Welcome to the Color Wheel event, our color training tonight. We're so excited that you're here, and we want to hear from you. So please give StreamYard permission to use your name so we know who you are, because it's going to be important that we know your name, because we've got some giveaways to give tonight. I'm National Sales Director Jill Davis with Mary Kay, and we are super pumped to have some great training for you guys tonight. We hope you all learn a lot, and we, again, want to hear from you. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to let us know who's here. Just tell us who invited you to be a part of this group, and who your consultant is and where you are joining us from. Like, what part of the country are you in? Because we know right now everybody is all over the place, and we love that. That in Mary Kay, we don't have territories, we don't have borders. Let's just open it up and let everybody in. So here we go. What we're going to do is I'm going to introduce our sales directors that are going to be teaching you guys tonight. And again, we want you guys commenting and asking questions throughout the evening so that we can pick some winners. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to introduce to you, let's see, I'm going to go down first. This is Senior Cadillac Sales Director Kendry Burkett, and Kendry's superpower is cooking. She was actually a personal chef prior to Mary Kay, and she is going to teach you how to rock an amazing lip look tonight, and also how to pick out the right lipstick for you. Okay, to my say wave. Wave, Kendry. Give us a nice there you go. Okay, and then this is always opposite. Okay. Next, I'm going to introduce you guys to Sales Director Natalie Ballard. Woo, Natalie! Give us a wave, Natalie. Natalie's superpower, we are confident in this, is to teach eye techniques. She can rock an eye like no other. She has one eye done. She's going to teach you on the other eye here soon. So yay, Natalie. And then over from Natalie is our director and producer tonight, Senior Cadillac Sales Director, Rebecca Strange. Rebecca is the one who makes us look so good. She's the one that does all the pretty banners and all the pretty looks and everything. She organizes this group, and we are so grateful. Rebecca, how can we ever repay you for doing all that you do? We are so grateful. We do love you. Yay, Rebecca. Okay, we've got one more person that is she's kind of backstage right now. Our Melissa Thiessen. Melissa Thiessen, her superpower is knowledge. Let me tell you, she knows so much about the color wheel. She knows so much about colors. She is looking amazing, and she is from California. And we're so excited to have all of these sales directors teaching us tonight. And so, again, I just want to remind you guys to state that you're here, who your consultant is, where you're joining us from, and we're going to ask that the comments are just from our guests tonight. So because it's our guests that are going to be entered in to win free stuff, and then you can ask questions, and we'll have our other sales directors that aren't on screen, our other sales directors that can answer those questions in the feed. So keep that coming, because as you guys are asking, we're just going to have random drawings, and it's going to be based on the last person who commented. And so keep those comments coming. Okay, you guys, so are you ready? Are you ready to learn about some colors? I'm ready to turn the mic over to our Melissa Thiessen to talk to you about the color wheel.
Hi, guys. Coming to you from sunny Simi Valley, California. Thanks for joining us tonight. Well, I get the privilege of talking to you about the color wheel. I'm hoping you can see this with my light. Everybody is familiar with the color wheel. So what we're going to talk about tonight is eye color and how to pick out the best eye color for your particular eyes. I think a lot of us learned that if we had blue eyes, of course we're going to wear blue eyeshadow. But our global makeup artists, we have so many wonderful ones that Mary Kay has hired, and they're around the globe. They've helped us so much. Mary Kay is all about being in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So we're going to start with blue eye girls. Now, when I'm training tonight, opposite side of the color wheel. Now, in saying that, I'm going to show you some colors for blue, and I'm hoping you're going to be able to see this. So bear with me here. I have a couple of blues. I hope you can see them. My light is on, so let me turn my light off and maybe you'll be able to see them better. Bear with me here. There we go. Maybe that's better. You don't have the shadow. Here's some blues on blues. What do you guys think? It really doesn't do anything to pop the eye color. And as we know, there's lots of different colors of blue. So what if we went to the opposite side of the color wheel and we went with slate gray and we went with taupes and we went with those colors to pop our eyes? You can see how beautiful. I'm going to hold this up for you. Give me a minute here. Of how grays are going to look on blue eyes. You can tell right away. Now that's just a few of our grays that we have. Smoky quartz is one of them. Stormy is one. Shadow is another color that pops really good on a blue eye. So also what else looks good on a blue eye is a rust and a terracotta, which will bring focus to your blue eyes. The other thing that is really great on blue eyes, and I don't think a lot of you guys know this, is that you can wear lilac and amethyst and purple to create a brightening effect. I have my amethyst, let's see. Yeah, my amethyst on here, but it's not on here, but you can ask your beauty consultant. Now I have a lighter shade of blue on there, but these are purples. Those are something else you can wear with your blue eye. So we're talking amethyst, purple, creating a brightening effect. What else looks really great on a blue eye is our Merlot, which is one of our burgundies. That's another one that you can wear really well in the crease of your eye. So blue eye girls, what do you say? Let's hear it for the brown eye girls, huh? Where's my brown eye girls? If I could play Van Morrison for you, I would right now. We'll pipe in music next event. Brown eyed girls. So I've got some paint chips here, pretending they're your eye colors. And every eye is so beautifully different. But let me show you what the browns look like on the browns. Can you see that? So once again, we want to pop your eye color. And you know what, ladies? I'm not the youngest chicken in the bunch. Jill's sales directors, I'm one of the older ones, but you don't have to look your age. And we have amazing makeup, amazing eye color. And I don't feel like I'm completely done up, but you know what color my eyes are. So don't be afraid to play with color. Don't be afraid to have your consultant play with color. So here's the good news about the brown eyed girls. They can pull off most options when it comes to shades. You can do smoky blues. Oh, that's exciting. Smoky blues. All right, blue eyed girls, the browns get to wear the smoky blues, and it really does pop the brown. So you can see the difference, and my non-polished nails. So that's really great. And browns can also wear violets and purples. I've got them all over here, but even purples look really great on the brown eyes. So again, I want to reiterate with the blue, we're going opposite the color wheel. You see how we went over here? We went into the browns and the coppers. And remember with the color wheel, once you go across the color wheel, you can use the colors of the neighbors. So next to the colors that pop your eye, you can go ahead and go on those sides as well. Okay, so we did our brown-eyed girls. They're lucky. We're going to do green-eyed girls, and then we're going to wrap up here. Okay, so let me hear it for the green-eyed girls. Go ahead and comment if you're green eyes, blue eyes, brown eyes. Your consultants and the directors would love to know. All right, so here's a green-eyed. I love green eyes. I have hazel, but I love green. So this is a green on a kind of gold green. It's hard to find a true green eye color, but maybe even the darker green back here. So let's see, we'll go the other way. See the darker green back there, but the green does not do much for it, right? So we want to highlight our green eyes by complementary colors like mauve, lilac, purple, and plum. So let me show you these colors on here. Boy, am I got a mess going with the eyeshadow. My friend Joyce and I did a big color wheel this weekend, but it wouldn't fit into the frame. So can you guys kind of see there what those, how it would pop a green eye? It's one of my favorite ones. So you can wear sweet plum, frozen iris, soft heather, and also gold status. Gold status is another really good color of ours that would bring out different specks of your eyes. So remember, opposite the color wheel, and then I'm just going to wrap up really quickly here with our hazel eyes. Now, hazel eye girls, whoop whoop, I'm a hazel eye girl. And it's funny, we were talking today, when I cry a lot, my eyes go all green. But most of the time, I'm just hazel eyes. And what you might know, what you might not know, that hazel's eyes have a beautiful combination. And they're green that have either browns or golds, and sometimes hazel eyes have specks of blue. So what we were going to do here is we're going to bring out all those colors, right? And I don't have paint chips for hazel eyes, but you can do shiny penny, candlelight. So look in the mirror next time if you have hazel eyes and see, oh, I do see my gold flecks. Get together with your consultant and you can bring out that color. Isn't that exciting? I've been playing with color. I love like even salmon tones, warm golds. Again, you can do even you can do a little bit of your green, a lighter green in your hazel eyes. So I hope this helps, and excited for you to hear these other rock stars that are going to be in front of you. And I think we might be having a drawing. Let's see.
Hey guys. Okay, I was having a little technical difficulty, so we have a winner. So we're so excited. So we have our first winner. I don't know if she posted it or not. I can't see it, but I just switched from my computer to my phone. So we're gonna roll with this. And so I'm a green-eyed girl. I think with this lighting, my eyes look blue, but they're actually really green. And so we're gonna play in some fun colors for green. And so I have a little palette here, if you can see it. It's kind of hard to see. We're going to do these. So this is Gold Status. It's a gold shimmery tone. And then we're going to do Shiny Penny, which you heard Melissa talk about. And then we're going to do Cinnabar and Merlot. And so with green eyes, the opposite on the color wheel is red. And then we can also do purple. And I do a lot of purple, but I thought this is my pumpkin spice look. Fall is coming. And so I'm going to show you guys a little bit of that, but we're adding a little purple to it to make it, give it a little extra pop. And so as you can see, I have this eye already done. Okay. And so this is our Gold Status. We're going to add that first. I do already have my eyeliner and my mascara on. Okay. Because I look like I'm 12 without it. And so I am taking our all over eye color. This is a blending brush and an application brush. Whoops, wrong eye. This is interesting doing this in my phone. Okay, so I'm just patting that Gold Status into the eyelid. And so this is usually where I start. I start with a kind of a lighter color or a mid-tone color on the lid because we want our eyes to look open and bright. And so I've got that Gold Status there. You can even bring a little bit of this into that interior. That kind of gives you a little bit more pop and makes you look a little more youthful. And so now we're going to go into Shiny Penny, which is this shimmery, it's not gold, but it's more of a copper. It's beautiful, and that's where the pumpkin spice comes in. So Who are my pumpkin spice girls? I know that I am. Okay. And so I'm going to start in this little corner. I call it like my triangle because it's like a little triangle right there. Okay. And I'm just taking this brush and I'm just patting it in, patting it in. The beautiful thing about this brush is that when you start patting, it blends. So if you get your eye color too dark, just keep patting. Sometimes I use a little paper towel and wipe, if it's a dark color, wipe some of the extra color out. And then we're going to come into our crease and do a windshield wiper motion. Okay. One of the techniques that I kind of learned to do is I see a lot of women trying to do this with their eyes closed. That's horrible for your eyes and for aging. Do your eye makeup with your eyes open. And so that way, because like this looks very different from what this looks like. When you do your eyes with your eyes open, then you're going to know what it actually is going to look like. Okay. And so I'm just going into that crease. Now, if you are hooded, which hooded, if you know what that means, is that, you know, you don't have as much space here. You're just going to bring this color up a little bit higher, but not all the way up to your brow. Okay. All right. So that's that coppery, shiny penny. And do you see what it did for my eyes? It starts to kind of bring that color out. And then we're going to go into Cinnabar. So I love, this is my favorite color. It's a brown, but it is a red brown. It has a lot of red tone to it. And so with my green eyes, that's perfect. And it's just so pretty. And so what I'm doing on here is I am adding it to, I'm going over that color we just did into the outer corner and up into the crease, but only about a quarter of the way. So you see how this is like darker over on this side. That's giving that depth and that dimension. We don't want to take a really dark color into our crease and bring it all the way over because it's just going to make us look like we got a big black eye. And that 100% is not the look we're going for. And so I'm just patting it in, patting it in, patting it in. And again, if you guys see that line, just take that brush. I wiped the color out and I'm just tapping it. And see, now you don't really see that line, right? Okay, so I'm going to add the Merlot and then we're going to be done. So Merlot is this deep purple. It's a matte purple, so it doesn't have any shimmer. It is literally my favorite purple. Okay. And so really, I say with any eye look, if you are not comfortable doing eyes, start with 2 colors. And then once you get comfortable, then add that 3rd color and play around with it. Have fun with it. Don't be afraid of color. And I don't always follow the color wheel rules. Okay, so I'm just patting and see now how deep that looks. Okay, and so that's it. Like that's done. And so it's so coppery and the purple is really deep. The purple looks more like a brown because it has that brown underneath it. And the other thing, so the last thing I want to talk about is eyeliner. Now I already have my eyeliner on. I have our liquid eyeliner, which is my favorite. It's easy to put on. But really there's a couple of rules with eyeliner. Okay. So it's okay. You can wear your eyeliner on the top. You can wear your eyeliner on the top and the bottom, but you can't go topless. Okay. So that means back in the 80s when we wore our eyeliner under here and not on the top, that is a thing of the past. That ages us. It makes our eyes look droopy and we want our eyes to look big and open. And so I'm going to lastly take a little bit of that Merlot and I'm going to use our eyeliner brush. Okay. This is also our brow brush. And I'm taking that underneath. So I have small eyes. And so if you do heavy liner on the top and the bottom and you bring it all the way in, it's going to make those eyes shrink up and look a lot smaller. And so if I'm going to do eyeliner underneath, I'm doing eyeshadow. And I'm only doing it halfway. See? So my eye still looks big and open, but I still have that dimension that I want in the bottom. And so that's it. I say just practice, pick 2 or 3 colors and practice and have fun. We are going to post the colors that we used. And so I think we're going to send it back over to Jill Davis.
I was just like reminding the others, don't forget to unmute every time. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. That was so great. Don't you just love the tips that Natalie taught? And then just all the why behind it that Melissa taught. And so I am cracking up, quite frankly, at some of your comments. I love your comments. And I just want to say that, color is fun. Make it fun. There aren't that many rules. There are, things that might look better, might be more complimentary. But just like Natalie just said, just play and have fun. Because I saw some, I've been doing this wrong. Like, maybe not, but maybe take some of the tips and apply them and see what you think. Well, I'm going to be talking to you guys about cheek color. And sometimes people, okay, here's what I want to know. Who are my cheek girls? If you are like, I always wear a cheek color, or I never wear a cheek color, I want to hear from you. I hear this all the time, like, I don't wear cheek color that often. Okay. I want to tell you what the purpose of cheek color is. Cheek color is made to just give your face life and give it color. That's it. That's what it's for. But it is very important. You will see a big difference when you just apply a little bit of the right color. Okay, so here's what I want you to know. The right color for you, it is based on your skin tone. And if you were to just go for a jog around the block real quick and come back, and let's say you had no makeup on, so you just went for, because I don't know about you, but like I certainly jog with no makeup on. So I would go for a jog, come back, and then the tone of your skin, the natural fleshed color that shows up on your skin, that's your right cheek color. So I'm going to give you an example. Okay, here I talk about bright lights. Here we go. I'm going to show you this as hopefully you can see it. So this is just ivory. I just want you to look at the tone of the colors of skin. So ivory to light beige. This is like ivory, dark ivory, light beige, and beige, deeper beige, and bronze skin tone. Okay, so our ivory girls, you are most likely, your natural flesh tone color is going to be, you're going to flush to like a pink, like a light pink or light peach. Our darker ivory girls, kind of the same thing, maybe a slightly darker tone, but basically a pink to peach. Our beige girls, you're going to be a little bit more in the berry tone. So maybe just a deeper pink, even close to a berry or cherry color, or even a warmer tone. And then our bronze girls, your natural flesh color is going to be a deeper, like kind of a wine color, maybe even a little bit of a brownish tone to it. So I'm going to show you. And really, you're going to see, I want to show you the difference between, like, we don't want to mix those up. Okay. So we don't want to, for example, what I said, a bronze skin tone person would flush up to like a wine color. We don't want to put that on an ivory. It wouldn't look quite right. So here we go. This color is our hint of pink. Oh dear, I hope you can see it. Okay, so we have to do these with lights on, and it's all of a sudden we're like, oh, my stage light is a little bright. Okay, so hopefully you can see this, but this is hint of pink. And so this is going to look a lot more natural on an ivory. Okay. And so it looks good even on the darker ivory, but you start getting into the beige or even the bronze and it looks ashy. So we don't want to do that. We want to keep this. It looks real good and real natural on the ivory colors. This one is our darling pink. So just a little bit more color. And I'm trying to get this light right. And so same thing, looks great on our ivory, but once you start getting it to the bronze, looks a little ashy. But those are great for our ivory girls. Okay, so we're going to take it to just a little bit brighter of a pink. And this one's called Rogue Rose. Love this one, Rogue Rose. Okay, if you can see that, maybe further out. I want you to be able to see the tone. So looks okay on our ivory girl, right? Looks a little bit better, a little more natural on the beige skin tone, a little too ashy for the bronze. Okay, now I want to show you one of my favorite colors, and that's called Juicy Peach. And so when I bring out Juicy Peach, this is a color that a lot of people, like I bring it out and they're like, oh my, that's bright. And I wish you guys could see it really, really well. Definitely go to your consultant's website or have her send you the e-link to our lookbook so you can see all the colors. But this Juicy Peach, is gorgeous because quite frankly, most of us, that's our natural flesh tone, is that we get kind of peachy. Okay, so this looks really natural on. The ivories can pull it off, maybe not a light ivory, but a deeper ivory. The beiges, definitely, it looks great on you. Might still be a little light for our bronze skin tone. Let's look at what is great for our bronze skin tone. So I talked about like a wine color. Oh my goodness, look at this. How beautiful is that wine? This one's called Wineberry. Is that not gorgeous and complementary? And it can even go on a deeper beige, but you start putting this on an ivory skin tone and it's too much. It actually, a deep dark color of cheeks is going to make someone look older. You want to think light and bright. You want to think complementary. You want to think natural, but a little bit of color. Another fun one is our Desert Rose. And so it also can go for our deep beige and even our bronze skin tones. And then this one's fun. It's called Hot Coral. So Hot Coral is very bold, and Hot Coral is going to look great on our bronze skin tone and maybe even a deep beige. But it is going to be, quite frankly, it's going to be garish on our ivory skin tones. And so I'm just going to take my favorite, my Juicy Peach. And to be honest with you, I don't have a cheek color on right now. So I think you're going to see the difference of what it looks like to have one on, hopefully, with my light. Okay, here we go. So first of all, I'm going to use this brush, and just like Natalie showed you some of our brushes, our brush collection is amazing, and you can even purchase the brushes individually. This brush is 14, and oh my gosh, this brush is such an amazing brush because it's like a 3-in-1. It's a contour and a cheek brush. So I'm going to take just a little bit of the Juicy Peach. You don't need a lot. Always go easy. You can always add more. And when you put on cheek color, you got to smile. Smile, because that gives you the apple of your cheek. So what you want to do is you want to give it a little swirl, and you want to blend and blend, blend, blend. And if you have done any contouring, you'll blend it into the contouring. My light is bright, so I'm going to go heavier. I'm going to come out here looking a little crazy, but it's fine. Anyway, so we're just going to blend this in on the apple of our cheek, and then we're keeping it on the cheekbone. So kind of fluffy type strokes on the cheekbone on both sides. And really, cheek color is, like I said, it's made to kind of complement your skin, just give you color and life. And really, it will even, just like Melissa talked about with the color wheel, it will even draw attention to your eyes. So I too have green eyes. Sorry, we don't have more diversity there. But just adding a little bit of warmth, isn't that amazing on how much it warms up my face and even brings out my green eyes? So I'm super excited to share those tips with you, and even more excited to turn it over to Kendry Burkett to talk to you about lips. Oh, but wait, we have another winner. Oh, who's it going to be? Make sure that you have given StreamYard permission to use your name so that we can see it, because otherwise we don't know who you are. Okay, Heather Cook-Oler, yay, congratulations, you're the next winner. All right, passing it on to Kendry.
Hey guys, well, I feel a little naked because I don't have any lip color on. And you can tell that my lips just kind of disappear. I am in my mid-40s and have lost a lot of color in my lips. But you're going to see some lip colors here in just a second, and you're going to get a chance to see what a difference a lip color makes, particularly on screen. And I don't know about you, but I'm on screen a lot with all the Zoom. I'm just going to say all the Zoom. So there are a couple of things you want to take into consideration when you are choosing a lip color. And this is one area where you can really up your game without it being super hard. This is the easiest way to take your look up a notch and just look more polished and more finished. Now, I am recognizing that most of us are wearing a mask a lot of the time. So don't put your lipstick on before you put your mask on, because then it'll just make a mess. However, you're going to go to the restaurant and then you are going to take your mask off, right? So you can eat. So throw on some lip color. It'll make you feel beautiful. Or if you're on a screen, okay? So those are just a few tips. So 2 things to keep in mind with choosing a lip color. Number 1, the size of your lips. Okay, so I have kind of a medium sized lip. They're not super thin and they're not super full. If you have very thin lips, you want to keep it light and shiny. That will make your lip look fuller. Also, using a great lip liner is a great idea if you have a thinner lip. Wearing a very bold, dark, or heavy lip color is going to make your lips look smaller. The other thing you want to take into consideration is your skin tone. So we've talked a lot about skin tone tonight, and we want to make sure that we are matching our tone to our lip color, okay? So we have lots of different options on lips. I'm going to show you a couple of different ways to do lips and what a difference it makes. So first of all, I'm going to see if you guys can see this on my arm first, and then I'm going to try it on my lips. So warm colors versus cool colors. There's not really a right or wrong here. In general, warm colors are going to make you look younger. We all want to do that, right? So let's see if I can get this in my camera here. I have a warm pink on the top here and a cool pink on the bottom. And I'm kind of a medium beige color. So you can't totally tell our skin tone with, with our lights and all of that good stuff. But I'm going to show you. We're going to do one color on one side and one color on the other. I'm going to use my mirror here. The older that you are, the more you want to use lip liner as well. It will help to keep the lipstick from bleeding into your little lip lines. We also have a great lip primer. Okay, let me put a little bit more on. This is a pretty soft pink, so it's not going to be very bold on camera. Okay, so this is a warm pink. I'm going to show you the cool pink on the other side. And it just doesn't really do a whole lot for me. Do you see how that just kind of fades? Cool pink, no, cool pink, warm pink. All right, so that is just a soft kind of an everyday shade. Let's see, we're gonna take that right off. And I wanna show you what a difference it makes when you go too dark or too brown, okay? Because that's sometimes what we tend to go towards if we want something more subtle and we're afraid of a bold lip color. We go too dark or too brown. All right, we're gonna take that right off. And so if you are ivory beige, you don't really have brown in your skin, okay? Now, if you are a bronze or ebony skin tone, you absolutely can wear a brown lip. It will look great on you. I'm gonna show you Spiced Ginger. This is a brown tone, and it is gonna look interesting. Yeah, this is not beautiful. Now, if I had a bronze skin tone, this would look really pretty, but right now it's just making me look old. Okay, so that's one half. You guys are getting a lot of halves here. I'm gonna choose one of my favorites, and you're gonna get to see it all over here in just a second. I'm also gonna show you. This is Berry Couture, and it's not that you can never wear a deeper lip color. If you're doing an evening look, I know it looks really funny. I'm talking with half my lips on right now. I recognize that. But I look a little lopsided. So if you're going for an evening look, maybe you put like a berry liner with it or something like that. Just know it is going to make you look a little bit older the darker that you go in general if you have lighter skin tone. All right, here is a very dark and deep berry. All right, so let's see if I can show you here. There's the dark berry, not awful. There is the brown. That's bad, that's pretty bad. This doesn't do anything for me. Either of these colors don't do anything for me. So we're gonna take that back off and I'm gonna show you a color that does look really good. I think, at least. It's one of my favorites. It's a brighter color. So let me just take this off so it doesn't look weird. Continue talking. I'm going to show you Powerful Pink, okay? This is a bold lip. And if you are like really nervous about a bold lip, sometimes I hear people say, I don't want my lips to enter the room before I do. Is that anybody? Like, raise your hand. So it's okay if you're not ready for a powerful pink bold lip, but go lighter, warmer, brighter, shinier. Okay, I'm going to show you gloss here in just a second as well. So much brighter and lighter and warmer. It really will make you look more youthful, and you'll be able to actually see your lips on screen, okay? And I would probably put a little bit more on them for sake of time. I'm not going to right now. But you can also mix and match and layer your colors. So because I have kind of a medium-sized lip, I do typically wear lip gloss as well because it's going to make my lips look fuller. We have these brand new glosses, you guys. They're beautiful. Here are a couple of our shades. This is an evening berry and a beach bronze. These are two of our brand new lip colors. And if you want to do a little bit darker, go with a gloss because it's going to be more sheer. So let's look at Powerful Pink with a little evening berry over the top. It has this beautiful flexible tip that is going to kind of hug the little contours of your lips. And it's such a great, great tube here. So that's going to give me a little bit more color and some shine. All right, another little trick. If you don't know this trick already, if you don't want to get lipstick on your teeth, this is what you do. And then you get it all out of the inner corners of your lips. So I hope that that was a fun little example of some different ways that you can do your lips, some ways you can ease into a bolder lip color, and what a difference it makes in the overall lip. The overall look. I feel much more like myself with a little bit of lip color on. So can't wait to hear what you guys learned tonight. I hope that you took away some tips and tricks. We are going to share with you some specials right now, which we're very excited about because we all love a good deal, right? So your consultant will also share these with you if you don't catch them all right now, but I'm going to walk you through those here in just a second as those pop on screen. So we have a couple different options for you at some different price points. So you've heard us talk about several different ways that you can just kind of take your look to the next level. One of those ways is doing your brows. And this is a really, really reasonable price point for our brow set. It's only $29. It comes with our dual-ended brow brush, which let's see if I can get over to the side here a little bit. There we go. Natalie showed that to us tonight. So that is the dual-ended brush, the brow liner, and our brow tint. We also have the next set, which is only $39, and it has our eye makeup remover, our mascara, and our lash and brow building serum. Then you've got this beautiful palette, and you get to customize this. Somebody asked, do you get the colors individually? And the answer is yes, because we want you to be able to customize for your eye color or just what you like. So you get the palette and the eye colors. You get some eye primer, which we didn't talk about tonight, but that's your eyeshadow glue. Also, with any $99 purchase, you can get the brush set for half off, and it retails for $55. So you'd get that for $27.50. It comes with 5 brushes, including 3 eye brushes, the cheek brush that Jill showed you, and a powder brush, along with a beautiful case. So those are some great deals for you just for tonight. Talk to your consultant about that. I'm going to turn it back over to Jill to wrap it up and talk about one more giveaway that we're going to be doing over the next few days, so that if you weren't on live, you get a chance to still participate. So I'll turn it back over to Jill.
Hey, love it. Love all those lip ideas. Oh my gosh, that was fantastic. Like, I learned so much. It was so crazy seeing some of those colors on you and just the difference that made. So that was awesome. Okay, so just a couple quick things. First of all, I love reading your comments. I love hearing that, oh my gosh, those are great tips. Like, I really needed that. I hope you're excited to try those ideas and take everything that you learned and just play, just have a good time. And so now you have some special offers that you can choose to take advantage of, or maybe you want the best deal ever. And the best deal ever is to become an independent beauty consultant. And we have a couple of options right now. Like Mary Kay has just when the pandemic hit, they just really came alongside of us and just provided us all kinds of tools and options. We've had a ball going virtual. We have this beauty blueprint page that you're on right now, unless you're watching the YouTube link. And we want you to continue to go back to that page every week, because we constantly have tutorials. We constantly have other things that we're teaching you about our products and how to use them and why and things like that. And so maybe you are like, hey, I want to play with you guys all the time. Well, guess what? We would love for you to play with us all the time. Mary Kay gave us an option. It's called the eStart. So for only $30, you can become a beauty consultant yourself. And you would have the option to just be an online consultant. So maybe that's you. Maybe you want to get your own products at 50% off and go that route. Maybe you want, we call that being a smart shopper, when you want to become a consultant to get your own products half off. Most of us, that was the clincher, right? Am I right, guys? Like most of us were like, yeah, it's a no-brainer. Like get your stuff half off. Maybe you want a side hustle. I know right now with a lot of uncertainty, a lot of people are like, you know what? What could I do? What are some options? What could be a way to make extra money? And you guys, I can tell you, when things happen, things happen. Bills pop up, unexpected things. It is so nice to have a side hustle that you can tap into to pay those extra bills. So some of you might like to do the side hustle option. And some of you may be bold enough and confident enough to say, you know what, I want to come in and I want to rock the business like those ladies did. I want to be a boss babe. Well, I can be honest with you and tell you that really none of us said that we were starting our Mary Kay business to be a boss babe. We all started to say, maybe I want some products half off. And then we fell in love with our awesome company that is all about God first, family second, career third. It's all about enriching women's lives. We love our charitable foundation where we fund cancer research for any cancers affecting women. And we are also working hard to end domestic violence. We are a very green company and all of our products are made here in the United States. So many amazing things about this incredible company. The more I learn, the more impressed I am. So maybe one of those fits your need. But anyway, we have a Google Doc that we want you to fill out. And the final giveaway is going to be from the Google Docs that y'all turn in. So be sure, bug your consultant. Say, send me my Google Doc so I can fill that out, because I'm going to be giving away our Compact Pro for free. Bum, bum, bum. You guys, so I'm going to send a lucky winner. Everything comes a la carte in Mary Kay. I know, but that was one of the questions earlier. Like, can we buy these things separately? Absolutely. You can buy the colors separately. So I will send one lucky winner the Compact Pro. This is $25 value, empty, but look what you can do with it. You can fill it with all of the colors, the contour, the cheek colors, whatever you choose. So that's from the Google Doc. So be sure to fill that out for your consultant. And you have from now till this Sunday, August 30th, and we'll be doing the drawing on Monday. So we just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to be on, for commenting, for sharing. We can't wait to see what tips you choose to implement. So here we go. We're signing off. Everybody, wave goodbye. Thanks, ladies. Thanks so much for being on. Have a great night. Bye-bye.